why now?
Okay, so this short film was inspired by a page out of my own story. I was at a point in my life where I felt like I hit rock bottom, and so as I was just reflecting over the decisions that I made, this story just sort of came about. And so this is my story, and it's about a woman finding her identity, purpose, and love.
Wow. You know, with the story being so personal, sometimes, you know, we don't share this, you know, openly and outwardly to the public like this. Did you have any reservations about telling your story like this?
No, I didn't, because I got to say and do what I wish I had done in those moments. An acquaintance rape is actually a silent struggle that a lot of women face but don't often discuss. And so what I accomplished with this film is giving a voice to the unheard.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say this. Have you written a book yet?
So, this short film is actually a prelude and backstory to my feature. This is actually a feature film. And so because I had such a big vision and little resources, I decided to just shoot and produce the first 10 pages of my feature film. So if you want to learn more about my project, you can visit my share platform profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Indeed, absolutely. Something is just telling me to tell you to write a book about this, which is just so amazing. What's coming up next? This film has just been shot, it's finished, it's here premiering at our film festival. What's coming up next for you?
Well, what's coming up next is the feature, so look out for that.
Okay, are you looking for actors for that feature? Can people reach out to you about that?
Yeah, you can visit my Instagram. I.am.jasminecamille on Instagram.
All right, that sounds wonderful. Let's move right on to Smiley over here. How did you guys meet? Let's start there.
We met, I intern still currently at LS Acting Studios.
Shut up.
Yes. And Jasmine enrolled, and that's how then we were students together. Actually, I wasn't even an intern yet. We both started classes there together.
Wow, okay.
Yes. And we were discussing, you know, what we wanted to do and stuff, and I told her how I'd like to write as well. I just didn't know how and put it together, and she called me, and I didn't even know she was working on this at the time.
Okay.
That was in 2022. And yeah, it was that we started, you know, working together, writing and stuff like that. Yeah.
I was getting ready to say, because this seems like this is going to be a partnership for other films to come in the future later on down the line. Very powerful stuff, amazing. Question for the both of you, starting with you. If there was something that you could change, take back, or add with this film, what would it be?
Take back or add. To be honest, with her idea and everything, I couldn't really add too much to it, to be honest.
Everything is there where it needed to be.
There, yeah, that vulnerability was everything, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Same question to you. Take away or add anything at all?
I'll say, like, I learned a lot about time management. Time was my biggest constraint because I was directing and acting at the same time. And it just forced me to lean on the strengths of people around me. So a lot of the cast had dual roles, so in the credits. And I think what I would have done differently as well is met with my editor in the pre-production phase. That way we could have strategized the shots together to cut down the production time.
Gotcha. Okay, that's wonderful. To filmmakers that might be out here right now, especially if they are, it's a lady or a woman filmmaker, and they're thinking about putting together a film, what advice or what would you say to them if they're sitting in our audience right now?
Okay, well, number one, I would say that you can do it. I'm a mother, and you know, I didn't have a lot of resources, and so I think I was my biggest obstacle. I had to get out of my head. And so until you're able to meet the people who you can allow them to see what you see. You kind of have to just continue to persevere, push through. And I would also say to work with side by side. You know, she was my peer in the studio, my editors, my sound, and like those were guys I went to school with. So I go to LA Film School.
Shout out.
And my degree was on the production department in my church. So I just worked with the people who I had around me. And I live by this statement, create the vision and trust the process. And so you have to surrender to the process and just, you know, make sure that you're prepared when the opportunity comes. So in preparation and timing come, like, you know, your vision will be out there and the people who are meant to help you, they can help you.
Absolutely. Before I let you guys go, social media, website, or anything like that you would like to share with us? Smiley.com.
It's okay. I'm on Facebook. I go by my married name, Crystal Harris Jeanette, and last name is Jeannite. And on Instagram, it's Crystal_Harris_Jeanette.
CrystalSmiley.com.
I.am.jasmine.
One more time.
I.am.jasmine. That's JASMINE.
Indeed. Ladies, I want to thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. It's been an honor. Thank you and continue success. Let's give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Give it up. HerGift, man. Really quickly, we have